Oh, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house, and I'm reading today for Leo, baby. All right, what is going on with this zodiac sign of Leo? What is going on with the zodiac sign? Freestyle? Okay. Give me 6 cards for Leo's love life, please. Why is... Okay, what happened in the past? 3 of Wands reversed. There is a connection that you basically turned your back on in the past. It's in the past position. So you may have turned your back. You stopped expecting anything from it. So maybe at one point you waited for something to happen or waited for this to get to where you wanted to go. It may have not in the past. And therefore you turned your back or you just stopped expecting things to happen with this connection. All right, let's see how you feel right now. The King of Pentacles reversed. So now you're all in business and career mode. You're all about you right now. So since you've turned your back on this, or since you've pretty much have put this to the wayside, you're now about business, career, and finances. How does your person on your mind feel about you? They can't move on from you. 6 of Swords reversed. So whoever this is, I don't know if they're at a distance or not, or if they've just been distant lately. Either way it goes, whoever this is wants to stick with you or come back around to you. They're not fed up. They're not done with you. But what I find so strange, isn't that how it works? As soon as you disengage, guess what happens? It's like they pick up on that ping, like, oh, Leo's withdrawing, so let me try to come back to it or stick with it. You know how that goes. Why is your whole reading going down? The Magician. Somebody's an Aries. That's the Aries card. I got air sign here too. You did try to make something work in the past. I think you're in business and career mode for the rest of this month going into December. Notice how you're going to be all about money, 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 career, 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 business, business, business. Notice that. But that ain't my energy now. Well, wait for it. You know I can predict. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know I have an ability to predict stuff before it happens. Just saying. All right. In the past, Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Anybody that knows tarot, God-given, how you been? I see your comments and the feedback you give me. I see it. Oh, okay. Some of you were done with either fire sign. I got air. I got earth too. But fire is big, heavy in this. We got 3 fire cards already. So here's what was going wrong in the past between you two. Knight of Wands reverse. Anybody that watches tarot knows what the Knight of Wands reverse means. Anybody that knows tarot or watches tarot knows that basically the Knight of Wands reverse has a tendency to be very in and out, on and off. All right. You're funny, Chanel. I know it made me laugh too. So it's very possible that in the past position, that you may have turned your back with the 3 of Wands reverse also being in the past. It's very possible that you turned your back, or they did, I'm just putting it out there, on somebody who was very inconsistent with you. They were probably in and out of your life, or you were in and out of theirs, or it's like the situation would pick up at times and it would stop, or it had this fluctuating energy about it. It's like one minute you two were up and the next minute you were down. So it was inconsistent. Some of you literally, it actually manifested in the past as something that was in and out of your life, or a situation that was very in and out or very on and off. And that may have been why you had to turn your back or you stopped giving it energy, basically. All right. Let's see what the most likely is to happen between you two. The 9 of Pentacles. So you will just actually, thanks for the 5s, Ashley, Angel, and Deborah. Thank y'all for the 5s. Appreciate that. Most likely scenario that you'll distance yourself or remain distant or just become single or be single from this situation. What's the other outcome? The Sun card. Dare I say if you actually disengaged from this, you'd be a lot happier? Dare I say if you actually became single, remained single, whatever it is, that you would actually be a lot happier? Because I think this connection was a drain on you, or at least it was something that, how did it make you feel in the past? Tell me that. The Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands? There was a lot of communication between, oh yeah, look, it keeps telling me something was very on and off between you two. Ace of Wands reversed. It keeps telling me that in the past, you entertained it to a degree, but you also were fed up with how on and off it was. Or they were fed up with you for how on and off it was. So it was something that was very, some of it was just a hookup type situation. Somebody just wanted to hook up, or they were just this in and out person who was not consistent, or you were doing this to someone. It's telling me that in the past, you entertained it to a degree, but you got fed up with how 1 minute it would start, then it would stop, or it would pick up and stop. Some of you would just, as soon as it would start, it would end just as fast. It's that type of energy that I keep picking up on. And dare I say, if you actually remained single or became single from this, you'd actually be a lot happier. Your most likely outcome is the Sun card and the Two of Wands reversed. So I think if you actually ignored this situation, you'd be a lot happier. That's my advice for you. Also, if you're waiting on a decision, it's not going to be made, or crosswatch, if you're waiting on a decision from a Leo, it's not going to be made. If somebody wants to feel important, they're still not going to make you feel important. That's what I felt the need to say as well. All right. I don't know why I needed to say that, but oh well. All right, singles. What about singles? What's coming up for the singles? Okay, singles, I like your approach. Oh, there is success on the horizon for you. What's your outcome for love? Thanks for the 10, Motherly. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. So you singles are the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords reversed. This makes me think that you recently dealt with something where you two severed ties. And now you're getting over that. But there's still a little bit of pain in your heart. I wanted to say heart chakra. Y'all don't talk all spiritual. What the fuck is a chakra? And when did I start using that verbiage? I ain't nobody's spiritual guru. Who the fuck I'm nobody's Dalai Lama. What am I talking about? But something said say heart chakra. So maybe you're blocked heart chakra wise. What the fuck is that? Who cares, right? But I feel like basically something's blocked here. Like you're really, I think that you were hurt so bad by that, whatever this is, singles. And it's like you're getting over it, but at the same time, you're just still thinking about it. So really you're getting over it to a degree, but you still can't you still can't get away from the thoughts of it or the memories of it. Thanks for the 20, Nancy. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Some of you, that person that hurt you, they were actually involved with others, whether you knew that or not. I feel like that could have been a possibility. Now, do you know your luck is about to change? Because coming towards you is a Six of Wands. So watch how people start showing you attention. Can I give you advice? Can I give you very spiritual advice that I think any spiritual person would tell you? Get your head out of your ass. Not very spiritual, is it? But you know what? I had to kind of, pull your head out of your ass. Tell me what the fuck are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Wait, what am I talking about? I just forgot my point. What was I about to say? This is why I got to stop doing live shows and pre-record from now on. What was that the point I'm about to make? Oh, pull your head out of your... Okay, so you need to pull your head out of your ass because, Tyler, what are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I feel like basically you got your mind so stuck on what happened in the past. I'm not saying you're stuck on the person. You may be. What I'm saying is you're stuck on the pain that shit caused you. And when people start showing you attention, you're just going to put a natural filter. Well, they're bad. Love bad, people bad, man bad, woman bad. That's the type of energy you got going on right now. Like woman bad, man bad, love bad. It's like you're really, are you catching my drift here? So I do see people showing you attention, but I'm not seeing you. I see you have a cynical. Dare I say you're a bit cynical now? Dare I say you're a bit cynical now? Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. The saying. Dare I say? I know people are going to say, what does cynical mean? Fuck, I look like a dictionary? Do I look like I have pages? Look it up. I'm so arrogant. It's that fucking energy shot. Yo, just go along with it, all right? That's what I kind of feel, all right? I do see you being successful in love, being paid a lot of attention to. You got suitors coming in. Don't think that you don't. Some of you already have them in your life. I feel like you'll have it soon, all right? Okay, 1 second. You are funny in the comments. Somebody says, I'm screaming. Why are you screaming for? I ain't that funny. I don't know why y'all find me funny. This is my natural way I basically say things. And people find it funny. Thanks for the $24.99, Tanisha. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 10, Motherly. Appreciate that. Thanks, Nancy, for the $19.99. Oh, wait. I'm going to do the all signs portion. 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. All right, all the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me? I wish I did have a talk show, mangoes and pineapples. Well, thank you. Don't listen to them. I like to interact with my subscribers. I really do. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me? Right, Jody. Well, thank you, Kathy. Appreciate that. Okay, here we go. We're doing an Aries, no commitments possible. I see a divorce or breakup or no commitment possible, all right, or no marriage or relationship possible. We're doing a Taurus. I feel like they're taking a break and backing off. There could be guilt there for whoever did wrong. They feel guilty. There will be a reunion with the Gemini, but you need to be careful that it don't drain you. Make sure it fulfills you and that it doesn't drain you. That's all I got to say. If you're with a Cancer, they really don't have hope that you two are going to go anywhere, but they do want something with you, or to stick with you, or be with you. If you're doing a Leo, they're not speaking or communicating. They're being very stubborn and closed off right now. If you're doing a Virgo, they play a lot of games, but at the same time, when you pull back, they all of a sudden want you, but then they still keep up the game playing, which is annoying, isn't it? If you're doing a Libra, there will be communication, lots of communication between you two. Good communication is all I can say. I do see you ending up in a relationship with a Scorpio or a relationship forming with one. They are very obsessed with you. They tend to stalk you when you act distant. We're doing a Sagittarius, lots of communication, but I still see you two not being able to get along or get on the same page. We're doing a Capricorn, they're releasing this. Some of you feel like it's just not going anywhere with them, or they feel like that about you. The Aquarius, there will slowly but surely be more and better communication, slowly but surely. The Pisces isn't speaking to you, but they still are sexually and emotionally attracted to you. They're just wanting you more of a chase out of you or for you to come after them. All right. So with that being said, let me do you a Lenormand. You want to see what Lenormand has to say? Let's see what Lenormand has to say. What can Lenormand say about the zodiac sign of Leo? The crossroads. You may be at a crossroads about your money or your whatever you do to make money. You may feel like it's just not giving you fulfillment as much anymore. Some of you find yourself wanting to avoid going to work or avoid doing your work. It's like you're not cutting it out. There's a decision you need to make about this particular path or career. Some of this is in regards to a relationship as well. I feel like basically for some of you, you may find yourself avoiding, there will be something better comes along, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've lost your zest or your passion for what you do, and you're at a crossroads, but you're not cutting it out, all right? Whatever that is. Some of it's a relationship you're at a crossroads about and you're not cutting it out, you're still letting it linger, all right? Some of you, if there was a decision that you wanted made by some indecisive person, are still not making it. As a result, nothing's moving forward, but you're still not cutting out this indecisive person. You're still letting them linger in your energy, or you're still contemplating something from it, which I think is a waste, all right? So that's what Lenormand had to say. I don't know anything about the Lenormand cards. I just went off the pictures and my intuition, all right? So if you liked it, let me know. Maybe I'll leave it as a part of the readings. The good stuff. It's the good stuff. Lots of more work situations. Some of you, in regards to work, I see a new path or possibly a new position that pays you more. All right. Good stuff money-wise coming in. If you're self-employed, I see you having more clientele or more clients, more customers. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 99. Let me thank my super chatters. Thanks, Private Flight, for the 10. Thanks for the 20, Nancy. Thanks for the 25, Tanisha. Again, thank you so much. I have a shiny forehead. Well, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Tyler, you have a shiny forehead. It's probably a motherfucking troll. What do you mean by that? All right. Bye, y'all.